Hey friends, Billy from LM Cases here, and today we are going to take a look at a very cool installed workstation that we just finished up for a Avid S6L-32D console. So this particular workstation is going to a casino. The customer bought two of these, one for front of house and one for monitors, and it is holding an Avid S6L-32D console. I feel that the blacked out workstation has been a very popular item for us lately. And the reason why is we here at LM don't particularly like to powder coat aluminum black. I know. I feel like I owe you guys another video explaining why. I do have a long laundry list of reasons, but the long and the short of it is it's just not very durable. So when a customer wants a blacked out case, we generally tend to lean on the Baltic Birch construction. It's more durable, it's easy to touch up, we can build it faster, and we think it looks just as good. So here is how this particular workstation works. Very kind of low tech. It's just a big box. There are some unique things that this customer asked us to do. One of them is this shallow doghouse. So this doghouse does contour the back of the console, but because this is an installed workstation, we don't have any cleating or anything like that to locate the board. It's big enough, it's heavy enough, and once it gets rolled into a front of house position, it will very rarely, if ever, get moved. The only time that it'll get moved is if a guest engineer brings a console in, and even at that, the front of house area is big enough that they will either A, keep the console as the main console that feeds the PA, or they'll just move it to the back. So doghouse, long story long, there's a doghouse. There's 3 cable passages there too. There are these rounded rectangles here on the side, and then there's a center one. This lid folds back against the back of it. It's on double hinged hinges. Hinges with 2 knuckles. There you go. Say that 3 times fast. We are using the LM standard Ergotron mount on this for double monitors. These are cool. We buy a lot of them. This is our standard monitor mount. They are very durable, and you know, they look cool as well. So here's a unique feature. This particular customer asked for a clear Lexan lid on the front of this. This is a 3/8 Lexan lid on the front of this particular case. It is held in place by the LM Classic South Coast Lamb latch, and it has a singular black recessed handle to pull this out. Again, this is a customer request. I think clear looks cool, and you know, in an effort to keep it looking nice, I hear you comment section, I know it's coming, we do use scratch resistant Lexan. So any of the kind of dirt and things that you see on there is just residual sawdust. I'm shooting this case pretty well after hours here, and the air compressors have been off for a while, and as soon as you peel the protective film off this thing, it just attracts every ounce of dust. But as these age, they will stop doing that. But it is always tricky to shoot cases with Lexan, especially here at LM, because it is dusty, because it's a wood shop. So I'm going to pop this thing off, and I will show you the inside. Okay, so center here, we've got a slide-out shelf. This shelf is built out of 3/4 inch plywood, finished with T-molding, and on the top it is black Formica. So the rest of this workstation is finished with black texture coating, but we always do these little slide-out shelves with a Formica top, and we do that so that you can write on them. It would be very difficult to write on a texture-coated surface. Not that it's impossible, but it would certainly add a interesting artistic flair. Drawers, standard LM operating procedure. These are built out of 1/2 inch Baltic Birch. They are finished in black texture coating and mounted on heavy-duty Accuride glides. The interiors are carpet lined per customer requests. And one of the interesting things about this particular drawer is it does have a 3/4 inch Baltic drawer face with a black Penelcom pull handle. So all three of these drawers are the same. So looking at the rack sections, these are a double wide 14 space racks, 14 space rack, meaning there is a rack on the left and a rack on the right that are the same. We have a 4-inch rail recess on these particular racks. There is also a cable passage that goes behind the rack section to get behind the drawers so that the two rack sections can be wired together. And we'll show you the back here. So this is what the audience would see as they look back to check out your awesome front of house mix. These doors back here are 3/4-inch Baltic Birch to match the construction of the case. And they have this cool custom vent pattern in here. Again, we are fanboys here at LM about Southco latches. We are using heavy-duty Southco slam latches. And then again, this just provides access to the rack sections here. So the whole case is built out of 3/4-inch Baltic Birch. I don't know that I mentioned that at the beginning, but if I did, I apologize for the redundancy. And then again, they're all using black Penelcom handles. Oh, the casters are 3.5-inch Coulson poly high-tech casters. These are a phenolic caster. And we do use the harder plastic phenolic caster on applications that are like this that are sitting for a long period of time. The phenolic casters are good for very heavy applications, but because of the durometer of the plastic, they won't get a flat spot in the wheel. So if you have any questions, you can email me direct, billy@lmcases.com. And if you'd like to see more information on this particular case, check out the description below. There's going to be a link that brings you to the website. So if you want to see well thought out coffee as instead of this off the cuff camera experience that you have right now, you can check that out. And then there's also still pictures. And if you would like to check out more things from us, check us out on Instagram, LM_cases. We do update that almost every day. Check out our stories. There are a lot of things that are work in process kind of things that you can see for our integration department, which is called CI if you're curious about such things. But anyway, we do appreciate you stopping by. Thanks so much. We will catch you on the next one. Bye.